Hello, beautiful Cancer, and welcome to 2025 and your general reading with me, Julie Poole. Welcome or welcome back. This is good for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. We're going to be looking at your general energy. We're going to be looking at money and career. We're going to be looking at love and relationships. We're going to look at everything, what you don't see coming, what you need to know. So the readings I'm doing have changed a little bit, okay? So instead of posting first half of the month and second half of the month, I'm doing them longer, deeper, more detailed, but less often, okay? So quality rather than quantity. I hope you like the new format. Let me know in the comments, okay? So I'm posting probably about every 2 or 3 weeks, probably 3 weeks before I get round to everybody. And I'm also going to be starting each new round of readings with whoever's birthday season it is. So everybody gets a chance to go first once, okay? Alrighty, let's bring the camera down. Oh, before I start, have you got yourself a cup of tea, cup of coffee? I got water here today. I've already had a cup of tea. But put your feet up, get comfy, and let me tell you before we start about an in-person event that I'm doing in London in May. I'm going to link a little video up here about it at the end if you're interested and you would like to spend the day with me in a abundance mindset workshop. And the link is below if you want to book yourself a place. They are going quite quickly, which is lovely to see, but I'm looking forward to that very much. And I'm currently investigating also setting up a couple of events overseas. All right. I'll let you know when that is in place, which it's not at the moment. All right, so let's look at the reading then. Let's see what we've got going on for my Cancer. Beautiful Cancer people, you lovely water energy. Okay, so this is the wisdom of the oracle. This is going to give us the themes for the months. Then we're going to add in lots of tarot, and we're just going to keep going till my team tell me, my spiritual team say, that's it, that's it. Okay, so we've got To the Sea, which is all about cleansing, rebooting, rebalancing. We have Yin, soulmates, and we have these two. Okay, let's have a look what we've got. We've got round and around and go the distance. Okay, right, let's get some tarot. This is the Tarot of Dreams. All the cards I used are linked below, along with the links to my books and my website and my events and everything else you need to know. Okay, alrighty. We've got the Two of Coins we need to rebalance. Six of Coins, the card of receiving. We've got the Two of Wands going in a different direction. The Palace of Wands. The Four of Swords. The Knight of Cups. Judgment. Well, both of these. Okay, the other way around. Okay. Oh, they go together. All right. Okay. They're going together. All right. Okay. Oh, we've got the Magician. Lovely. And we've got the King of Wands. All right. Let's get you your affirmation. Okay. These are mine from Hoping to Having. What's the most appropriate affirmation for my beautiful Cancers, please? Success. Ooh. I want one more. And kindness. All right, let's pause there then while we look at what we've got on the deck, and then we're going to add in money and career and love and other stuff. Okay, got yourself comfy? Got a cup of tea? Got your feet up? Pause it for a minute if you haven't and get yourself comfy, because we'll probably be here a while. All right, so let's look at what we've got. So we've got two major arcana cards here, the Magician and Judgment. You're rising up into your power, into a place of being able to manifest and create that which you want to create. Okay, so where do you want me to start? Let's start here in the middle. This is where Spirit is saying they want you to start. The Two of Wands is a card of getting out of your comfort zone and trying something new, trying something different, and that's a wonderful energy, particularly as we just step into January at the beginning of a new year. So we want to do it differently. Now, this can be related to love, money, career, health, any areas at all. But this is saying the old is done. It's time now to move into something new. We've got that round and around card there, which we'll find out more about in a minute. But that's talking about a repeated cycle and repeating the same lessons, the same challenges, and we want to break that. So I love seeing the magician underneath that, because that's saying you have the magic to break any cycle that you want to. So that's good, but we need to, in order to break that cycle, do it differently. If we do what we've always done, we're going to get what we've always got. And so this is a new year. This is a new energy. This is a new vibration. So we need to be stepping into raising ourselves up and into it. All right. So let's start here with this row to the sea with the 2 of coins and the Knight of Cups. To the sea, there she is in a little boat. All right. A little boat, which looks a lot like a bath, okay? But it's a little paper boat. And it's basically saying, I am trusting, okay, because it's a paper boat. I am trusting that all that doesn't serve me can be cleansed away and washed away. The face of the universe is looking down on her. It is about coming back into balance, but especially with that 2 of Pentacles underneath it. The 2 of Coins is a card of imbalance. You know, I'm juggling so many different things here. It's really difficult for me to even think about my own happiness and what's going to fulfill me. But by taking myself to the sea, and that's metaphorical, all right, some of you might be blessed enough to live by the sea or be able to travel to the sea and actually get in the sea if you can. For the rest of us, it's getting under the shower or getting in the bath. But it's the energy of saying, I'm cleansing this. I'm taking a little minute for me to just really reflect on what I need to let go of. What do you want to bring with you into 2025? What do you want to still have at the end of the year? And what do you look at and say, I definitely don't want that? Okay, well then, let's cleanse it, let's shift it, let's rebalance and reboot. Let's look at where my life is off balance, all right? That could be within your relationships or with your work-life balance in terms of home and work. Perhaps it's a balance of friendships that don't serve you or lack of friendships and we need some. Whatever it is for you, they're asking you to step into that beautiful watery energy to cleanse and clear and really look at the balance in your life. And where is the happiness? The Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups can be a love card, a love offer, but it doesn't have to just be love. This can be, the Knights are about action, right? So let's look at what action am I taking in order to be happy, fulfilled, to bring love into my life or to have some fun and friendships. It's all about the emotional flow. Very watery Cancer energy here. Okay, so we are in this, I deserve to be happy. So I'm going to cleanse and clear and release what doesn't serve me. And I'm going to bring my attention into taking action on my happiness. What do I want to receive? For some of you, you'd love new friends or a new partner or a better job, whatever it is for you. But that happiness, everybody has different definitions of happiness, don't they? But generally, you know, health, wealth, connections is what does it for most of us, all right? To feel safe and secure that there's enough, which there is, and there's more coming. But to say, do I even think about my own happiness, or am I so busy on the merry-go-round of life that I just don't have time to think about me? Is it this balance out with being time poor? Look at it all and say, right, so what am I going to do about it? Because it's an action card. I want to take some action. Now, before I do, I want to step into this yin energy. The yin energy, number 2. 2s are about building and relationships and partnerships, and that includes with you. But the yin energy is the feminine energy to be, to allow, to flow, to intuit. Right, so we've got the action, but before we take the action, we want to feel into it. And you're really good at that, okay? Feel into it. What do I feel? Why do I feel it? What do I want to flow with? What do I want to allow? All right, I want to allow. We've got the yin and the yang, right? The yang is to get on and do it. The yin is to feel it first. Just feel it into your being, into your body, and say, what feels right for me? What feels right is to be in an energy of receiving. We've got the Six of Coins here. This is the card of receiving, having more than enough. It's generosity. It's a beautiful flow. So as I think about, I could pull this together for you, this little story that's unfolding. As I think about what I'm cleansing and clearing and rebooting, and I think about my own happiness, and then I feel into it and step into this energy of flow and an energy of I am open to receive all good things, then what happens is I start to rise up. There's the Judgment card. I rise up into that receiving and into feeling and intuiting even more. So it's all linking in. Now this Judgment card is a rising up, but it's also a rebirth. So we're rising into a higher vibration of a higher life, of a higher happiness, of a higher fulfillment. And then you align with it coming in. But it's creating a little bit of anxiety. We've got the 8 and the 9 of Swords coming out together with this. It's like, oh, but what if what if this, what if that? The rebirth is a new life, a new start, a new beginning at a higher level, all right? Because we've risen up, all right? And we can see more now. We're in more of our intuition, our higher self. We can see more. And we start to see with that 8 of Swords where I was stuck, where I felt I couldn't do it before, where I felt life was just hitting a brick wall. And it's winding me up a little bit here with that 9 of Swords. This is the card of anxiety and sleepless nights and worry. So I felt stuck. Now, for some of you, this feeling stuck can be in life generally. For others, because it's under the soulmates card, this could be to do with love. And we will look at love specifically in a moment, okay? The soulmates is love and romance, but it's also your own soul and meeting the needs of your own soul and following your own soul's path. But this can also be platonic, all right? Many of our soulmates are family and friends and not necessarily the love of your life or the lack of a love of your life. Allow this to be whatever it is for you. But we're looking at what can I do differently? Can I step out of my comfort zone here? Can I allow this judgment to rise up? Can I move into this higher vibration? And the thing is with the higher vibration, as we start to lift, we start to see things more, where I was stuck, where I've worried needlessly. And then we can see the way that this has moved me round and round in circles and stopped me from progressing. Okay, we've got the go the distance there, all right, which we were going to get to. We will get there. But we've been stuck. So some of you might have felt, well, every time I try to do it differently, I end up in the same spot. Every time I go for a different job or I try to date somebody, it ends up exactly where I started. So I kind of, what's the point? And that's what that sort of energy is. What's the point? I'll just stay stuck then. There's no point trying. And it's all right. Don't beat yourself up if that's been the thinking, the what's the point. We understand. We understand why you feel like that when, you've tried things before and it hasn't worked. But you're a different person now. You've risen up. You've allowed yourself to cleanse, to clear, to focus on your own happiness. So it is time that you can step into that closing out, that repeated cycle now, and allow yourself to really step into your power. We've got two very powerful cards here with the Palace of Wands and the Magician. The Palace of Wands, the palace is where the King and the Queen of Wands live, and they are dynamic. They are entrepreneurs. They are determined, passionate, powerful people. So we're in this power. And this can be an environment. So this could be a job or home or a place where you feel, finally, I'm able to complete this round and around thing. I'm ready. I'm in a brand new year. I'm in a brand new energy, and I can move in a different direction. I'm open to receiving this. This is the key here. All right. If I'm closed to receiving a new direction, it's not going to happen. This is the energy that's present should you choose to step into it. To say, I am open to receive doing things differently. I am open to receive a rebirth, a rising up. I am open to receive letting go of any stuck energy and stopping, shifting this round and around repeated cycle. It's time that that's done. So this could be something like every January I say I'm going to lose weight and get fit. And I never do. And here we are in January and I'm saying the same thing. Okay, it's that kind of thing. And it's like, right, well, I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to change my way of eating. I'm going to start walking every day, whatever it is. That's just one example, okay? But this could be to do with work, relationships, interactions, in any area. This is a general reading for Cancer. So take the bits that resonate into your own life and apply it to your own circumstances. But this is the time where you say, now I'm getting rid of this. I am bringing my world and life into balance. I am bringing my health and well-being into balance, and I'm going to do it differently. But that anxiety could be related to, right, I'm going to quit smoking, quit drinking, and that stresses me. Like, am I going to cope without the chocolate, without the wine, without the cigarettes, whatever it is? Just allow that to move through you and trust that you have the power to make any changes in your life and to your life that you want to. And you have the magic to be able to do it with the magician there. See, the magician is holding the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Coins, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Cups. He has them all, saying, I have the magic within me to create any new beginning that I want to. Yeah, I don't know how much you've ever sort of examined this card, but that's what the magician is all about. Do you see? The Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles. It's all there. Fresh new start, number one, because I am the magician. I am the leader director of my own life, and I am choosing to take it forward. Right? To go forward now, to go the distance, to reach the finish line. This time when I quit, I'm staying quit. This time when I walk away from situations that no longer serve me, I'm not going to backtrack and start again. No, I'm going to move this all the way. Go the distances. Right, this one is going all the way. Perhaps you've tried to go for a promotion before and it just didn't happen, and part of you started giving up. Well, perhaps it just wasn't the right time or the right promotion for you. But as we say, right now I'm open to receiving, I'm ready to rise up into a higher level, into that promotion, into that better space. And I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to, practice an interview technique I haven't used before to this time I can secure that job. Whatever it is for you. But we are ready to step away from what has been and to step into the power. Because there's the King of Wands that lives in the Palace of Wands. There he is, the dynamic energy. And this is a card of rest, retreat, meditation, contemplation. Because now I know I'm on this different path. So I'm going to allow myself to just really feel into it and rest into this new path. Become comfortable with this new path. This is a card of stepping back from that imbalance, from the round and around. It's done. It's moving out. We're moving into a very different cycle. And you will be successful with this. We have the success card. I am aligned with success now. I am already successful. I welcome more success into my life because the law of attraction brings you more of what you are. And if you're already in that energy of success, because I recognize my achievements, I recognize my accomplishments, I've done so well, I'm so proud of myself. Now you're going to draw more of that to you, more things to be proud of, more things to be successful about. So you're in that energy of success. Now I want you to be kind to yourself, okay? I am kind, I show kindness. And kindness comes back to me tenfold. This is a card of receiving kindness. Have you been kind to you? Or have you been beating yourself up? Because this shift forward into a different direction, a rebirth, a new life, this do it differently, we're letting go of the round and around. Be kind to yourself, okay? It's not easy to change habits. It takes determination and focus, and sometimes it can be a little uncomfortable, particularly if you've got any withdrawals from your sugar, your chocolate, your cigarettes, any of that. If you are, excuse me, pulling away from a toxic friendship, you might be missing them, even though you know they're not very good for you. These are parts of the moving away from what doesn't serve you. So be kind to yourself. Be gentle with yourself, all right? Don't beat yourself up, Oh, God, I can't do this. It's too hard. Right, instead, be kind and say, okay, you're struggling right now. You've got this. I love you. Be kind, all right? Because you have got it and you are moving forward and you are going to achieve this. So let's find out some more. Let's have a look at money and career. So we're going to apply all of this as well, okay, to whatever comes out. These are mine from hoping to having wealth and success, which is money and career. Tell me more for money and career for Cancer, please. And then we're going to pull some tarot. Okay, your skills, acknowledgement. All right, we'll look at that in a minute. And being comfortable in your success. Let's just look at these two for a minute. Okay. So this is money and career, okay? I acknowledge my skills, my talents, my dedication, my hard work, my commitment, my drive, my determination, and my discipline to my goal. I own and recognize my accomplishments proudly. Now, this is exactly what I just said to you about being proud of yourself, isn't it? So now the card has come out to confirm that. Recognize how hard you've worked, the challenges you've been through over the last 2 or 3 years, where you are now, and what a stronger, more beautiful, incredible person you are because of it. Recognize it all. And as you step into that, be proud of who you are, all right? Because this is empowering, this is loving, self-loving. This is shifting you into that higher vibration that we were talking about. Okay, so acknowledge them. I find it useful to write them down, right? So that you can truly see how hard you worked and how far you've come and where you are now. And that helps you set goals about where you want to go forward, okay? And being comfortable to be visible in your success, all right? I am comfortable to be visible in my success. I embrace success in all its forms. If we're shy and hiding from the success, if we are like, don't stick your head above the parapet, I'm not going to tell anybody how successful I am because that's vain and that's boasting, I'm going to hide it, you're acting like you're ashamed of the success. Don't. Be proud of it, okay? Be visible. This is the Queen of Wands, if you like, okay? She's proud to be seen. This is the Six of Wands, where he's standing on that balcony or riding high on the horse. Being seen, being visible. This is what's important. Sorry about that, Cancer. I had a delivery at the door. I did find it interesting that the bell was ringing as I was talking about being seen. All right, it was my front door bell, but bells are significant here. Ring your own bell. Be seen, okay? I'm just thinking about one of my favourite Cancers has been trying to get another job for over a year. I'm just not getting anywhere. This is very easy then to get into this round and around. I apply, nothing happens. What's the point? I'm stuck. I can't move forward. Right, but the Two of Wands says perhaps I need to look in a different industry or a different place. This is about doing it differently. So if I've been applying for the same sort of job in the same sort of location over and over, then it's either the wrong time or the wrong place or the wrong job. So can I do it differently? Can I look at a different location? Can I look at a different industry? Can I look at changing the way that I have my resume or my CV? What do I need to change? Because my soul... All right, now I know we talked about soulmates being love, but we're in money and career here. My soul is saying it is time now for me to move in a different direction, which means that the timing is right. The soul is leading this, coming from that yin energy. I want the balance. I want to focus on my happiness. I'm in the energy of receiving and I'm going to rise up into this higher vibration, and I need to let go of where I felt stuck and anxious. Because if my belief is I'm stuck and that stresses me, then guess what? I'm right. I am stuck. It's not going to unstick because I believe I'm stuck. And we create our realities from our beliefs. So for us to unstick this, I have to believe that by doing it differently, it will automatically unstick. And this round and around will complete and I can move forward. All right? So if you've been in that situation where you've been waiting to sell a home, you've been waiting to get a different job, or you've been waiting for that promotion, then this is the time that we need to step into this different energy. And this is the law of attraction that I'm talking about. We change the vibration and we attract something new. So perhaps last year in 2024, it just wasn't the right time. We were a little bit stuck in that vibration. But now we're in this new year. It's not a new astrological year. That doesn't start till the end of March. But it is a new numerological year. So the energy has shifted there because we're in 2025 instead of 2024. We're moved into a different energy here. So can we believe it? And can we shift ourselves forward now? Because we're ready to be seen. We're ready to see and recognize and acknowledge all of your skills, achievements, hard work, dedication, and all of that. Let's see it. Yeah? All right, let's use a different deck. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite. So we're looking at money and career for my Cancers. Please tell me more about money and career for Cancer, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and cross-watching. My Cancers for money and career. All right. Two of Swords. So we felt that stuck. We felt, I don't know what to do. I'm blindfolded. I couldn't see a way forward. And in this particular deck, she's got her arms folded across her chest, like protecting. Oh, sorry, that was the mic. I didn't mean to blow your ears off there. Protecting her heart because I don't want to take a risk. I'll just kind of, stay here, can't see. Right, this is what I call the I don't know card. So, what don't I know? What can I do about it? And what can I find out? Four of Coins is the card of holding on too tightly. So we've got the Six of Coins here, which is the card of free-flowing generosity. The Four of Coins is, there's not enough, I better not take a risk. All right. Now this can be about, let's say it's going to be jobs or homes, okay? Because trying to buy or sell a home or move home is it is the biggest financial investment. So we're looking at money and career. If you have felt I'm stuck, I'm holding on too tightly, I can't see a way forward, this is the time to make changes. So let's say this is, I don't apply for that job because it's not enough money, right? I need X amount of salary, right? But let's open up to it because I might be having less salary, but I might be having less outgoings. Let's say, you need, I'm going to pick a figure here. Let's just say you need 30,000 a year and a job comes up at 26 or 27. You say, I can't afford to do that. But that job's working from home and you won't be having travel costs and you won't be having childcare costs as high and all those kind of things. And actually, you'd be far better off. So can we let go? Right? That's the Four of Coins. There's enough. Let go. Take your feet off where you're holding on to those coins, and just allow it to flow. Allow it to flow because it wants to come in, but we've got to do it differently and we need to let go. Okay, tell me more. Seven of Swords, there's my strategy. What's my strategy for doing it differently? All right, the Seven of Swords, when we're talking about money and career, can talk about deceit and deception. It could be that you've been misled. They promised you could work from home after 6 months and it didn't happen. They promised you that you wouldn't have to work weekends anymore, but you still do. They promised you they were going to promote you and they haven't. So it could be that. But okay, so then let's go in a different direction. It's time to find something else. Okay, so it can be that kind of thing. It also, this card talks about a strategy, the easiest way from A to B with the least resistance. Now, because it's on the Two of Wands, which is a different direction, what's my strategy to do it differently? What am I going to investigate? What am I going to look into? What's my plan? Right, so we're going to come up with a plan to do it different. All right, now if this was your home, I want to talk about that for a moment. Let's say you've been trying to sell your home for ages. What is the plan? It's not selling, so what do I need to do? Do I need to do a makeover on it? Do I need to drop the price? Do I need to change realtor, estate agent? What do I need to do? What's my plan? Because I need to do it different here. Okay? All right, let's find out some more. Money and career. Knight of Swords. There's me now. I'm going to do it differently. I've got my plan. And the Knight of Swords is the fastest moving action card in the deck. All right? He is now charging forward with communication. I'm banging off emails, I'm making phone calls, I'm speaking to people, right? Because here I didn't know what to do. I'm blindfolded, right? But by letting go and coming up with a plan, I now can take that plan forward. So it might be I'm going to speak to a different estate agent, realtor. It might be I'm going to speak to a recruiter. It might be I'm going to get some advice from a lawyer about my current job not following through on any of those promises. What am I doing? Because this is a doing card about communicating this plan. All right. So what's the outcome then of this doing? What's the outcome for Cancer in terms of money and career? The end of the burden, the end of the struggle. That difficulty is now done. You've achieved it, right? So this is moving forward. And it's going to happen quite quickly. I love that. All right. So the tower falls on what was stuck, what I couldn't see, where I was holding on too tight. The tower falls on what wasn't for me anymore. All right. So this is the time over the next few weeks where all of that is going into plan, into play. We're moving things forward in a different direction for money and career. All right. So allow the surprises to come. Try to let go of the control, right? Now, I don't want any surprises. I want to know exactly what's going to happen. Just trust, because as you align with this plan, the universe will meet you halfway and all sorts of things can fall into place. You know, the boss that keeps blocking your promotion suddenly quits and there's a new boss who values you because you see yourself, they see you. And they're like, why haven't you been promoted? Come and talk to me. This is allow the surprises and trust that they're meant to be there to help you. What don't you see coming? Well, they're saying the tower. Just allow what you don't see to just be, all right? What don't you see coming? The Ten of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. I love it for you, Cancer, all right? What don't you see? The Ten of Cups, my happy ever after. So I don't quite believe it. I don't quite believe that I could have exactly what I want. But I can. And this, exactly what I want, the Ten of Cups, which is my happiness, is leading to long-term stability, going the distance. All right, the Knight of Pentacles is slow-moving energy, but I'm having what I want and I'm going to gradually build this now for the future. This means that this shift, whether it's a new job or a new business, or now I've got a sale for my home, right, I can move forward, and this would be long-term. All right, that's what the Knight of Pentacles is about. He's not long term. He's short, sharp action now, right? He is, I'm putting in the seeds and I'm planting them and I'm going to move forward to build something really solid here. So this would be, you know, a home that you're going to be in for at least 5 years, a job that you're going to go the distance, go all the way in, and potentially could be rising up through that job over years and years and years, nice and secure and stable. So it's moving in the right direction. Okay, but there's action needed. All right, that makes sense? Okay, okie dokie. Let me have a bit of water and then we'll have a little look at love and not just romantic love, but relationships and love generally, okay? Okay. So let's get you a love, and this is mine from Hoping to Having Loving Connections. I want that one. All right. So this is society, communities, friendships and relationships. That's the emphasis, and we have another two. So let's have a look. Okay. So this is love and relationships, including romantic love, but not just romantic love. All right. I love all of myself unconditionally. I am building loving, close connections with others. Now that I am building loving, close connections with others can be at work, right? A new team, really getting on with my colleagues, you know, having huge respect for my boss and them for me. I am building All right, not I've built. This is something new. I am building loving, close connections with others. I love all of myself unconditionally, warts and all. Okay, not I love some bits of me and I hate other bits of me. I love all of myself unconditionally. Okay, but let's focus on this one for a minute. I grow and thrive within society, communities, friendships, and relationships. I welcome social interaction with others. This is the affirmation for you that is key in terms of love and relationships, okay? Love and connections. It is that growing and thriving within communities, friendships, relationships. It's the welcoming of social interaction with others. That's key, right? Now, why is that so important? Many of you are hoping for an improvement in your existing romantic relationship, and those of you single hoping for a loving connection to come your way. Okay, the reason my books are, there's 3 of them, called From Hoping to Having, is hoping is the start of it. It doesn't get you there. You have to move into the having. So you're hoping for it, they're hoping for love, but this is the way to actually move from the hoping to the having. All right, this is what my team are telling me to tell you. So I want to read this out again. This is how you move from the hoping to the having, by welcoming social interactions with others. Okay, so thriving in communities. So I'm joining things. I'm not sitting at home with my feet up watching telly. I'm not. So many of you are lonely. So many of you would love to have love in your life, but you basically a little hermit sitting at home. Right, we need to get out in the community. And that's where you're going to find those friendships. That's where you're going to find the new love. And those of you coupled up, you know, a new friendship coming into your life can really boost you and your relationship with your partner. All right, because new friends can be, you know, I've met this new friend. Let's say, all right, they're giving me an example. Let's say you're a couple and you really you haven't got much to say to each other. You're not really talking to each other. It's a bit stale and stagnant. And let's say you go out either together as a couple, or one of you goes out and joins something and makes new friends of another couple and then invites them round for dinner, or arranges to go and meet in a restaurant for a meal and drinks and get to know each other better. And we're laughing and we're having fun and we're having a lovely time. And as a result, my relationship with my significant other is much better. So that's one example. If you're single and want love, then get out in the community, society, to build and allow and connect with new friendships and connections, because one of those new friends could be the love of your life. But it's done through society, communities. All right, so we've got to join something. Right, now it doesn't have to be in person. It's better if we can, but we can't always do that. It might be you join an online community. It may be that you join an online course and you are with other like-minded people who are also on that course, and you make friends through that you just like the look of somebody, and you say to them in the chat on the online course, like, you know, here's my number, let's have a chat later privately. You know, allow it to open up. This is how we grow those connections. So let's find out some more. I'm going to go to the tarot. This is the legacy of the Divine Tarot. Okay, tell me about love and relationships for Cancer, please. Love and relationships for Cancer. Thank you. My goodness me, we're on 38 minutes. All right. Okay. Knight of Swords. There he is. The Magician. There he is. And the Four of Wands. Okay. So in terms of love and relationships, we need to be communicating. We need to be reaching out. Now, this can be online. You might want to join an online dating site. That might be your idea of hell. And if it is, that's okay. All right. But this could be an online community, society that you're joining, you're interacting. This is communication. Okay. Talking, social media, emailing, chat, get talking, communicating, get in this magician energy. all right, which we've already discussed here. So you've got it twice now in your reading. You have the magic. You have the ability to create a beautiful new beginning that can absolutely go all the way. I love the Four of Wands coming out with this, because for me, this is the home, marriage, promotions, upgrades, improvements card. The Four of Wands is the 1111 card. It says that you've put all the work in, you've done the foundations, and now you're ready to rise up into a higher level. This is where we take something to the next level because the foundations are already done. Like, I've been dating somebody and I'm going to let it grow now, and let's talk about making it more permanent. Let's talk about moving in together. Let's talk about buying a home together. This could go all the way, but it's linking in with this society and communities that you need to interact with and communicate with, but do it from a place of magic, from the magician. Do it from a place of I'm ready for my new beginning and I'm creating it, and it can absolutely go all the way. All right. Now they're also saying with this, because this is often the home card, the Four of Wands, that by allowing expansion in your home, you can be thriving in the community. And that can be in multiple ways. You might bring in a pet, you might bring in a lodger, and you meet the lodger's friends and you fall in love with one of the lodger's friends. You might fall in love with the lodger itself. Excuse me. All right. I'm just listening to my team. They're saying, just allow yourself, please, just allow yourself to open up to communities, because this is where you will find those loving connections. This is where you will find yourself thriving, but it does mean some action and you're going for it. Okay. All right, let's finish off with some angel cards then. So this is the Angels of Atlantis. I'm sorry we've gone on so long. We're over 40 minutes. I don't know how that happened, but there we are. Okay, we've got Zafkael with surrender, Hamael with willpower. So we're going to surrender and allow ourselves to go in the flow of I am willing this to be, but I let go of how it shows up, but I am in my power. All right, I want an oracle of the angels. So surrender. Surrender the ego, surrender the fear, surrender the imbalance, surrender what's stuck, and allow yourself the opportunity that's coming out here from the angels that wants to be created for you. The opportunity. 21 is a number 3. Threes are expansion. Look at the bubble of light around her. That's your aura, your energy field. And look at the power and the light in her hands. You have this. You have the light within you. Let it shine and let yourself come into pure, loving, light energy. All right? Anything else you want to say? They're saying no, that's it. All right. So Cancer, that's what I have for you. If you're still here at the end, drop me a comment and let me know. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm going to pop up here now the London event in case you're interested in that. It is right next to Heathrow Airport. So if you want to come in internationally, I've made it easy for you, as easy as I can. Anyway, all right. And I'm also going to link down here other videos that for Cancer that you might be interested in. All right, I'll be back in 2 or 3 weeks with some more, but also I'm trying to, and so far succeeding, to do at least sort of trying to do once a week of a general guidance for everybody. So not per sign, but just a general energy. So keep an eye out for those as well. All right, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Lots of love. Bye bye.